welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Not Secret Society Edition. We last left off. We had begun the road. We're basically trying to finish up all the loose projects that are currently here. It's kind of the main goal. So, like, this building, it needs glass, obviously. Basically, we're just trying to make this look nice. Really make this kind of look like, I don't know what this is, like a post? This isn't really a post office, but it's being used as like a government building of some kind. Very nice. I mean, this could be a schoolhouse. It's kind of got that space for it. Throw a few walls up. I don't know. Not entirely certain on what it should be. The ominous cave noises. There's something underneath here, brother. More than you could ever know. Alright, well, let's see. Got some gunpowder here. I think it... Let's... I have access to the text box. You know what? Dad. No. I don't have access to the text box. Okay. Oh, I like how that actually freezes the whole game. Interesting. Anyway. Dad. Investment bank. This kind of gives off a bank vibe, doesn't it? Kinda. Oh yeah, I don't think there's a way to get leaves. So, you know what we can do? We can... let's actually first focus on getting... Well, one of these chests are actually going to have to actually be picked up and moved, aren't they? I'm actually going to move all this crap. Alright, well. No time like the present. So this is as far as you kind of wanted it to go anyway, so... And then we'll turn here. And for now, we're just going to go under these chests, because there's not really a good way to get... This is its own project of me transferring a bunch of garbage. So... That cobblestone's going to need to go somewhere, and I don't entirely know where. Upstairs is full. So I'm going to have to basically waddle all of this over to the pit. Agonizingly slow. It's like for such a distant place, you know, up on a mountain and all that, it sure has some nice amenities for a small villa, doesn't it? I thought it was funny, okay? Alright. Just need this section. I don't need this pillar anymore, do I? Alright. That pillar's gone. And now we just need to really just arc this in. So first, get the rest of the gravel in. All these fancy stone buildings. Gravel roads. Is anyone else suspicious? Alright. That's in. Let's knock out this cobblewood pillar. This was an example of something I thought I could do, but didn't end up doing. So there's no point in having it up here. Alright. Get some more light up here, because I know we popped a bunch of torches. Not intentionally, but it just happened that way. Alright, now we've got some space to work with for other potential builds. Kind of got... They'd all have to be at an angle. Now, I've made angular houses before. They're just really difficult. And some of these places, like, this is a good house spot. This spot really not so much. Is more like good for like a park bench or something. So there's a few things we can do. So you know what? We're gonna build some shells. We're gonna quickly throw down some shells. This is a new corner, and we will see what comes of this. These might be very tiny places. Like these are inherently supposed to be very claustrophobic in their style. They're probably only gonna be like one layer. Like here's the doorway. Not a place you would want to live, but a place where you could kind of do it if you had to. Like that's the idea. Like these are gonna be very simple. Like they're not even gonna get arced roofs. Like everything else over there is arced, but over here we're not gonna have like so much arcing. Because I want something, you know, simple. So put this in, and yeah, I guess this kind of works out, doesn't it? It's like you have a coffin house. I think this is 16. This might be like one more than 16. porch patio. And we'll throw in one of these numbers. I'll actually turn this into gravel. Then we pillar the center. Here you go. Your claustrophobic home. At least you got a nice view, I guess. Then we'll put up some... Where's the privacy coming from? Unironically, for privacy, I've done a poor job. Whoever lives here has like the worst window setup I probably could have made. And it's entirely because of this. Alright, well. Your coffin, sir. Prime real estate. A fine place, you know, to work. Now, actually, if I'm going to start trying to shove houses in here, we can actually, I can actually avoid tearing apart that, because that's just double work. So, we got one of these numbers right here. Let's go, yeah, here works, and then we'll just walk. About here, I guess, seems good. Messed that up. You know, let's go all the way to the road. No, let's go a little bit out. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. But I guess in keeping with the same styling. The edge cases of these homes are going to be very wild. Don't have any more lumber on me. Okay. We could probably get something a little larger right here. Maybe we could put a restaurant right here. I don't know. There's not much space to go up. We have an inn over there. A few shops. Got main living quarters. Got the station. I guess you kind of need some reason to come out here, don't you? Let's drop off some stuff we don't need. We're not building with this anymore right now, but drop you, toss you, toss you, restock on lumber. Do I have a diamond axe somewhere that yes I do. Apparently Mount Bucket. toss the dirt. Toss the rest of the gravel. Really? No, we'll keep a stack. We'll keep a stack on us. Chuck this abomination off the side of the cliff. Let's see what else we can come up with. Like, we could probably put something behind this church too. Or maybe just like a gravel path. We can kind of get some semblance of a walkway out here. Could. So, you know, let's actually force my hand and do that. Silence, sheep. Silence. By shoving this, we can at least force my hand to commit to making the road. So I'm thinking about it. And this also helps with putting the rest of the houses down, because while the church gets a lot of the real estate right here, like we're gonna have a graveyard right here anyway. The back isn't really used for anything. It could be used for a back road. Alright, good enough. Now we have this chunk right here. Oh no, we have the tavern over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go 6 out. And this will just straight up jet against this guy. So let's do it like this. Like I said, we're just making shells. We're not making full houses right now. So I have to stop myself from committing to a massive building. But I am taking out the floors. Okay, we'll put you back. Got a 5. Wait, 5 by 6, I guess. Managed to make a 5 by 5. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is this back lot right here, so we could really let's do something about that. Let's actually use this whole space. For my first thought about making a shanty town, or like a shanty thing, these houses got really big really quickly. Other than the first tiny one, everything else is massive. It's actually hilarious. There. Now all this backspace is kind of being used in some form. Finally, that pick broke. Sad to see it go, but by all means, We aren't dirt poor, but we aren't rich either. We barely made it back with enough diamonds to recoup our costs. We only got some iron. It is what it is. Oh, this is a... We lose a lot of space immediately. Damn. To whomever has this house is going to have to get really creative. Actually, I can do the creativity for you. Alright, so pop this out. Got a shoe closet to your right. Nice little closet. And then the rest of your... This is your house. Little hallway. This one's really done. And this is the walkway. Let me put down my crafting table. That is not the crafting table. You know what I should do? I should probably turn this to grass. What isn't, anyway, being stone. You're done. Okay, nice, become nice and green. We got this spot. We got this long line. All nice and green. Ooh, that's a good question. If I'm going to put a graveyard, I do need a graveskeeper house, don't I? Somebody who monitors the graveyard. I could put one there. All the dirt's gone. So, you know what? Let's... Graveskeeper doesn't need too big of a spot. But he lives here, so... He lives here, monitors all the graves. Okay, that should do it for this. Get out of here. And this can be the doorway, I suppose. There really wouldn't be much to tend to in this graveyard, would there? This is a small village. This is really just his main residence, and it's like, you know, his other job is obviously to tend to the graves, so he doesn't have much to work with, but, you know, it's something he does, and this could also be like the pastor's house, because the pastor clearly isn't living in the church, so the pastor, like, when he's not doing service, could be monitoring his corpses or something. You know, when you got undead zombies roaming in the world, you got, you know, you need to make sure yours are still in their tomb. Okay. Now the next place. I don't know. We got a nice set of shells to work with from now. So in any... Oh god, that's ugly. So in any case, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desync. That's the Secret Saturday edition. Bye-bye!